Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick channel update. Know it's been a while since I've posted a video. Things get busy. It really isn't a high priority for me, unfortunately, and to be honest with you, I find it hard sometimes to get in front of a camera and talk and make some sense, but haven't had a whole lot of time this summer to really do a whole lot of RC crawling or off-roading. Get out a couple of times with the Jeep Club with the old JL here. Had some fun. Didn't really get any video, unfortunately, but I do have some stuff that I'm throwing together now. I've got a 1/10 RC that I bought now. I picked up a Red Cat Scout 800. Been having quite a bit of fun with that. Haven't really been doing much with the SCX24s lately. I do have a project that's ongoing that I'm hoping to finish up this winter. Swapping a Flub RC Hilux body onto my UTB 18 Capra, so be making some videos of that once I start getting a little closer. I'm at the point now where pretty much all the electronic stuff is done and starting to get into painting the body and sanding everything out smooth right now. Just kind of wanted to touch base, let you guys know what's going on. I do have a bit of a big announcement. So the CJ5 project is no more. I made the tough decision to sell it. So we're getting to a point in the economy where it's costing more and more just to be able to pay the bills and live. And having bought this JL Rubicon, I didn't need to finish the CJ5 anymore. The whole reason for buying that was to be able to throw together something cheap just to take off-road and have some fun with it. But now, this thing can do everything that CJ5 would have been able to do and more, and with the comfort of a good heater, a good AC, a hard top, and it's a reliable daily driver. And we're at a time right now where it's much more economical to have one vehicle versus two, especially where one of them just would have been a toy. I did get to keep the tub and all of the body parts, which they're not in good shape, but they're good enough to at least be able to work with and maybe build something cool out of in the future. But we're coming into December now. December 1st is just at the end of this week. This year has just flown by. We're at the point now where it's time to start wrenching on some snowmobiles again. You may have seen my Ski-Doo Safari here on the channel. I do still have it. It still runs amazing. Cosmetically, it's not in as good a shape as it used to be, but that's mostly on me. It's got a couple cracks here and there in the hood, and my plan is hopefully this coming year to be able to start a full teardown and restoration of it, but part of that will be finding a new perfect hood for it. So I haven't really cared so much about keeping it inside, keeping it undercover. So it's faded. It's needed a seat cover for a few years now anyways. I do have another seat with better foam. I'm going to need to cut some plywood for it, get that recovered, but that'll all be done once the restoration comes along. So I didn't get to ride it at all this past winter, simply because it's got a bent slide rail in it, and I'm pretty sure now that that is the reason why the track's not staying centered. I'm pretty sure with that slide rail being bent, it's not keeping even track tension on both sides no matter how I adjust it. So when it gets ridden the way I like to ride that sled, it has the tendency to kick the track off. But I did finally track down another entire skid out of a sled this past winter. By the time I found it and went and got it though, our riding season was basically over around here. So I didn't bother doing it this past winter. Just kind of let everything set through the summer. We're at the point now where we're ready to get all that stuff swapped over, get the Safari ready to go. Hopefully we can do some filming out on the trails with that this winter. Hopefully get some good rides going. Don't really know yet how the snow is going to look. As of right now here in the Bangor area, we've had really one snowfall that was, piled up a couple inches on the ground and basically immediately turned to rain. So we're fighting with that. Hopefully it's going to end up being a good winter. It's been quite a long time since we've had a real good winter with deep, rideable snow, but we're hoping for the best this year. Now, hiding in the back corner over here in front of the other bay, there's a new project that I recently picked up that will be coming to the channel very soon, quite possibly, if not the next video, the next one after that. I'm not going to give away what it is just yet, but it is another old snowmobile. This one is in remarkable shape for the shape it's in and the age that it is. Doesn't currently run. The wiring harness in it is just trashed after 50 years. But I'm in the process of stripping everything down, cleaning everything up, getting the harness pulled out. I'm going to go ahead, build a harness for it. I'll walk you guys through all that, show you how I like to go about kind of reverse engineering and rebuilding a harness. I do have a copy of the wiring diagram for it, so that'll make everything a whole lot easier. But the plan is to finish getting that ripped out, lay it out on a table so I can see what kind of lengths and angles and everything I'm working with, how everything ties in together and meets up. And I'll basically be building another harness next to that one, using as many of the factory clips as I can, trying to copy the factory colors and wire loom and everything the best I can. Because the plan is not to restore this sled. It's in too good a shape to do that to. If I can get it running, which is the ultimate goal, is to get it running and back on the trails, I'll register it as an antique. There's quite a few vintage sled rides throughout the state, throughout the winter, and vintage sled shows. I'd love to be able to just, you know, take it to some of those, maybe put 100 miles on it a year, putt around here a little bit, just to, you know, keep everything running and working. But really excited for you guys to see that. I think you'll be just as impressed as I was when I first saw it, at the kind of shape that it's actually in. I mean, every piece that I take off and clean up, it just astounds me that this thing has been this well taken care of for this long. So keep an eye out for some more RC stuff coming throughout the winter, and hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching.